Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Thank you so much for being here. If you are brand new, I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button down below because you're going to want to be part of this Mary Makers community. No doubt about it. We do fun things over here and you're not going to want to miss it. Today's video, y'all. I got a lot of comments in a couple of the past videos where I had this really kind of like a smoky glam eye look, and I had a lot of comments in several of those videos asking me how I achieved that. So today, I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not normally something I do with these, but I'm gonna show you how to do it. Or how I do it anyway. Now I've already done my face, I did my eyebrows, I put like any type of face makeup on. I only use specifically 3 different palettes for this. I use the Anastasia Sultry palette, which you can tell I've had this palette a while. Yeah. I also have Urban Decay's Naked Wild West. I love this packaging though. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. And then this is the color swatch. I only use a couple of colors in here for doing this. It's not really a lot. And then I also have the Ulta Beauty. I don't know what this palette's called. It just says eyeshadow palette. It was just like a generic little one because honestly, these type of colors here can be really used initially to build up that base for that eye color that you're gonna put in there. So, I have a variety of makeup brushes or eye brushes I'm gonna be using. No, none of them are name brand because I ain't fucking bougie like that, that's why. And then we are also gonna be doing some lashes. I'm debating about eyeliner. If anything, I think we might just stick to Tarte's Sex Kitten eyeliner and I'll line the lower rims of my eyes. So we'll see. We're gonna see how this pans out, okay? All right. So, for the sake of the fact that I cannot get super close, let me try to move my lighting a little bit more to see if that helps a little. Okay, I am probably gonna start out with this Ulta palette. With this one, it's called, what is it called? Phases, which is kind of like a cream color. It's a really light cream. Y'all, excuse my nails. It's just, yeah. I'm also gonna be using my little mirror that I love to use so much. All right, I kind of just use a larger type of a brush, one that you can really get like it has a lot of bristles on it. It's round. And we're just gonna get that in there. I get a good healthy amount on, and I just kind of go over the eyelid like so. Just all over the entire eyelid. We're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. It looks like I had a little bit of creasing going on there from earlier, but that's okay. So yes, we are going to basically cover the entire eyelid in that real light taupe color. And then what we are going to do is I'm going to dip into that Naked Wild West. This color here, which is Nudie, which is it's again a deeper beige, and I'm probably gonna actually use a little bit of this color here, which is Laredo. And you'll see why here in a second. But we'll start with Nudie. And we are going to go just right into that crease and kind of go back and forth. Now this is, I mean, you probably really can't see too well on the video how this is coming together, but I can already tell, I can kind of very faintly see a buildup of color here, which is what you want. But anyway, so how is everybody doing? I am freaking fabulous. I've been back from Cabo for, it's been a little over a week, and I'm like, I'm desperately wanting to plan another vacation again. So I'm just like, I want to plan one. So that's coming though. I did a poll recently in my community thing, asking you guys where I thought I should go next. So take a look in like the community tab on my page and please vote because I'd like to know what you guys think, right? So anyway. All right, next color I'm going to use, I think I am going to get a little bit of that Laredo, which is like a very light mauve color, I guess. I think that's what that is. And again, just right here in the crease, like right here. And I do this because it creates a nice buffer for when you start playing down that heavier pigment, so that it doesn't look so sharp of a contrast between here and there. So that is why I do that. I know people are like, why are you using those colors? I thought it's like a deep smoky eye. Well, yes, and you're going to see, but this is what I do with this because it definitely helps to create that buffer. And you don't want your eyeshadow going directly from being this like really light shade up here to all of a sudden it being super stark. Now, unless that's the look you're going for. But I mean, a common mistake a lot of people do is that, so I'm just letting you know why I do it, especially for those out there who may not know why I do that or why it's done like that. So anyway, that's pretty much all I'm going to use from this palette, really. I mean, I might use this like silvery color right here at some point. But the main thing we're going to be using now is this Anastasia Sultry palette. And I'm going to go in with this color Twig, and then we're gonna end up using Noir. So we're gonna start with Twig and go with Noir. But peep this out. And this does not take long. It really doesn't. It's a lot of blending, but it really doesn't take that long. And let's pause for the cause. It is Saturday afternoon, late afternoon, so I think this is allowed. It is. It's Christmas sale from Great Lakes. Oh, yes, baby. Hey, I need a little entertainment today. It's freaking snow outside. I've had enough of this shit already, and it's not even December 25th. And that's how I feel about that. Anyway, so we're gonna go in there with that Twig, right? That Twig color. And we're gonna go right in here into the outer corner primarily. And about maybe almost to the halfway point of your eye, like right here, the halfway point of your eye. But primarily that corner here is where you're going to be focusing on with Twig, which really does look like a twig. But yes, so I don't know if I should talk to you guys while I'm doing this or just speed it up. Like do it like a fast forward the actual video, which I might do here in a little bit because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me freaking talk this entire time, right? So anyway, and you see how that's coming together. We see that, right? We see that, right? Oh yeah. Okay, now is the tricky part we're gonna come to, y'all. And I typically go for one of the smallest brushes I have, because black eyeshadow, y'all, Noir, is so super pigmented black that it really you only need a little bit on there at a time to get this going, okay? So don't be ramming your brush through it like you're ready to paint a painting like Picasso, because you're gonna be doing your face. And you don't want your face looking like Picasso's paintings anyway. Like I do the lightest taps and I still feel like it's too much. And again, I'm going to stay focused in that outer corner. And we are going to get this like this. And I do a lot of blending with going in circular movements with the brush. That is primarily how I blend. It's coming together. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look how black that is. I love it. So, anyway. And don't be too worried about fallout. I know some people are really worried about fallout, so they don't even bother to do their face makeup until after. I'm not really afraid of that, because I have this humongous fluffy brush here that I absolutely love, but just literally sweeps everything off my face, so it's all good. So I probably will fast forward this while I do the other eye, so I'm not boring the shit out of y'all. And then when I get to another color or another step, I'll resume it. So enjoy watching my makeup work and fast forward, okay? Okay, I'll slow it down here, right here a little bit. Now, when I went in there, I was a little too gung-ho, so I got a little bit up here too high that I did not want it. So the easiest way to correct that without restarting over or putting a makeup wipe on your face is look for an eyeshadow color that's really light, like this one here, which is called Lunar. And I sweep like a lot of it on the brush. I'm not even gonna kid it, a lot of it. And I kind of just go over that area. So it kind of softens it up a little bit so it doesn't look as bad, right? Why does that look so... We're gonna go back in here again, trust me, we ain't done. And it kind of lightens it up in that whole area. Again, this is a work in progress, so y'all don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my God, it looks crazy. No, because by the end result, it will look good. I promise, I promise. So we're gonna go back in with that white again. I still feel like there's some splotchiness in those corners. So I just kind of go in with that black. Anywhere I feel like it's like not as pigmented as it should be, especially if you notice any if you notice any patches in here that don't look like you didn't, or it looks like you didn't get eyeshadow on the entire area there, just go back in and pat. That's all you have to do is just go back in and pat. And I hope I'm explaining this correctly for y'all. Like, I genuinely do. I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I like playing with makeup. And I've learned some good stuff, but I'm not a pro by any means. Not whatsoever. So it is, you know, it is what it is. But okay, next thing we are going to do to kind of even and buffer this out, we are going to use a different brush. And I am going to go into that silver shade here, which is, look at that. That is called Cyborg. Ooh, Cyborg. I'm digging that. And I get a good healthy amount on the brush, I ain't gonna lie. And we are going to pat specifically over the center of the eye. Do you see that? Specifically over the center of the eye. Don't worry about how it's looking right now. It does not have to be perfect. You will see why in a minute. We are going to do this again on this eye. Okay, so that's that part of it. I know it looks crazy, y'all. Just don't fret, don't fret. That same brush we used with that really light color, we're gonna go back into that light color. And we're gonna kind of go over that top again. I'm telling you, this is like key to this, is that whole blending and smoothing aspect, which is what I love. Let's go back into that white. We're Go back in like that. Kind of just blend it up a little bit. Oh, this is coming together. It's coming together. Oh, yes, indeedy. It's gorgeous. It will come together even more here in a minute. Just hold up. Now we're going to go back in that black. Yes, you heard me right. Back in that black, and we are going to go back into that corner, but just up along like where the initial, like very ending triangle of your eye is. So like right here, that triangle, that's where you need to be concentrating this padding in now. And yes, it's a lot of layers, but you know, it is what it is. So oh, it's starting to come together. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit. Let me just make sure it is clean. And a clean brush will kind of blend all of this together like that. Yes, it blends it all together like so. And you can probably make it, I think, well, see the lighting. No, I do need a little bit more right there. And remember, less is more when you're going into fix. So okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I have another really kind of a cool looking, I don't know if I should use, well, you know what, we'll try Cowboy Rick in this color to go in on that inner corner of your eye. And we'll see how this one pans out. See, it really is coming together though. And we're gonna go right into that inner corner. And I kind of bring it down in like this to kind of give that pop right there on the inner corner of your eye. And I do use a smaller brush. And I get some again in that inner corner. Yes. That's all I'm going to really need this palette for. So this palette's done. Now we are going to go into this palette again, but we are going to use like a skinny little brush like this. And I'm going to get some of that twig color on there. I know it sounds crazy, but we're going to go under the eye with that twig color. And we're going to do the other eye. Like so. Then we are going to go with a slightly angled smaller brush like this. And I'm gonna go very delicately into that black noir color, okay? Like I'm talking delicate. And we're gonna go right over that twig on the lower lash line. And you don't need a lot. Just go back and forth enough so that it really blends. I'm gonna have to clean all these brushes. coming together there. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. And again, you can use more silver if you want, less black, more black. Bring that black in more if you want. I mean, it's totally up to you. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's a creative outlet. I love makeup. I just don't do it as much as I used to. I used to do it a lot. Like, I have some pictures I could probably post or put in this video of, like, I've done some looks that are kind of different. In fact, I'll post this one here. And I was actually sporting some black lipstick. Yeah, I like playing around with some makeup. So, yeah. But pause for the cause, and we'll be right back. I will see you once I have some lashes on. What do we think? This is the end result. I will, I had to dim my lights a little bit because it looked so bright with the lights here a minute ago. But, yeah, what do you guys think? I think it looks good. I think the makeup itself looks really good. I'm digging it. I hope you guys like this. Let me show you the last few pieces that I used. I did end up using some Tarte eyelashes in Center of Attention. I love Tarte eyelashes because I like to be a little extra, if you can't tell. I did lower my lower rims with Tarte. It is the, what is this? The Sex Kitten eyeliner. Just like this. It does tend to last a really long time on the waterline. That's why I like it so much. On the upper lashes, before I put my lashes on, I do use Tarte's Big Ego. I do love this, but only for the upper lashes. Don't get it twisted. And for the lower lashes, I use Ulta Beauty Lash Flash. They're warm water wash off. They're warm water wash off mascara, because it won't flake under here at all. So yes, this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you got some value out of this video. I'll turn the light back up so you can kind of see what it looks like with the light on. There's the light on. So now you guys can see. It just looks slightly different when you have the light off. It just, and maybe it's probably just my camera autofocusing. But yeah, Now look at me, all dressed up and nowhere to go. The story of my life. Anyway, you guys, that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every time I upload. All right, you guys, that is all I have for today, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.